Hi all. Today's lecture we are discussing a very important topic, that is what do you mean by formal technical review. And this point or this topic is asked for 10 marks. In the many previous question paper it has been asked what do you mean by formal technical review. So let's find the answer. Now see, when you get this question, what do you mean by formal technical review? You have to write down its answer in parts. Means what? First you can say write the definition, objectives, its advantages or its methods. Okay, in this way. Now see, first we'll know what is the definition or what do you mean by formal technical review. A formal technical review, it is a software quality control activity performed by software engineers and others. So, what is a formal technical review? A definition what you can write? It is a software quality control. Means when we want to control the quality of our software, at that time this concept has been used. And who is performed it? Who is doing this quality control? The software engineers. We, the software developer or the software engineers. Now, in the next point, what you can write down? What are the objectives of this FTR? Many times a specific question is asked on this FTR, that they say define formal technical review and write down the objectives. So the objectives are to uncover the errors in what? Function, logic, implementation for any representation of the software. For what purpose we are using? To remove the errors in this type. To verify that the software under review meeting meet its requirement. What purpose? Whatever is the requirement of our customer, to meet its requires, we are conducting this formal technical review. You can call it as a meeting. Third point is to ensure that the software has been represented according to predefined standards, to achieve software that is developed in uniform manner, and to make the projects more manageable. It also serves as a training ground, enabling junior engineers to observe different approaches to software analysis, design, and implementation. It also serves as a promote backup and continuity. Now see, what are the objectives of this formal technical review you are to write down. In short, formal technical review means what? The software team, the project manager is conducting one meeting. Okay, what is the purpose of meeting? Now suppose one project is there, each project is done in team, right? So one team, a group of team is controlled by the project manager and he is taking the meeting. Now what is the purpose of meeting? Why we are conducting this formal technical review meeting? Because whatever errors in our project are there, we want to remove that errors, and also whatever software we are developing, it should meet the requirements and it should be according to the standards. It should be in a uniform manner to make the projects more manageable. It is also serves as a training ground, enabling junior engineers to observe different approaches. So these all many objectives you can write in your answer. Definition, then the objectives. Now next, this word should be there in your answer and you should highlight it, that a FTR is actually a class of reviews that include walkthroughs and inspection. So when we are doing this formal technical review, no, at that time we are conducting the walkthrough and inspection. Now walkthrough means what and inspection means what, that we are going to see. Each FTR is conducted as a meeting. I told you, no, FTR means what? Meeting, and it will be successful. When the meeting will be successful? Only if it is properly planned, control, and attended. In the sections that follow, guidelines similar those for a walkthrough are presented. Now see, this walkthrough means what? Suppose a project is given. Okay, the project manager gives the project to its team member. So walkthrough means what? Actually going to the each member and seeing what they have prepared. Now when you are in your sixth semester, you have project, right? So your project leader or the ma'am or teacher will actually see what is the project. That is called as walkthrough. And inspection means what? You can say just checking or a surprise test. That is the inspection. Now next, this formal technical review means what? Again, it is a review meeting. So there what you can write down, see, between who conducts the meeting, how many people, 3 and 5 people should be there in one review. Means what? When a meeting is taken, 3 and 5 members should be there. Advanced preparation should be occurred or should be done, and no more than 2 hours of work of each person. Okay, the duration of review meeting should be less than 2 hours. In review meeting, what they had given, 2 to 5 members should attend the meeting, and the meeting should not cross the more than 2 duration of hours. This all is given. Okay, now FTR, what is this use? It focuses on the specific part of overall software. Okay, now the focus of the FTR is in what? It is on the work product. Work product means what? The outcome or the output. Now next what you can write here is that the review meeting is attended by the review leader, all the reviewers and the producer. Means what? When you are conducting a meeting, one will be taking the meeting, right? One will be organizing the meeting, and the others will be what they will be doing? They will be doing? They will be attending the meeting. So that is given in this point. Okay, now one of the reviewers takes on a role of a recorder. See, means what? Recorder means what? Suppose there are 3 members in the meeting. So what is the duty of the one member? His duty is to record that meeting was conducted. He going to record all what was talked in that meeting. So the individual who records in writing all important issues raised during the review, the FTR begins. Now how the meeting begins? It begins with the introduction of agenda. Means today is the meeting. In meeting we are discussing these points. Then will be a brief introduction given. The producer then proceeds to walk through, means the work product, explaining the material, while reviewers raise the issues. Okay. Now at the end of review, all the attendees must decide. Now meeting is taken. Now when meeting is taken, there should be some outcome, right? So what is that outcome? We will see here. To accept the product without further modification, reject the product, accept the product provisionally, and what we can say, okay, 3 points are there. Means this is the outcome of the meeting. So again what we can say, now meeting is conducted. Now when that meeting was taken, who has taken that meeting, what was the time of meeting, that all detail you have to write in this point, that is review, reporting and record keeping. Who reviewed it, who viewed it, and what were the findings and the conclusion. Now then again next point what you can write, what are the guidelines? What are the guidelines for taking the meeting? Now see, when the meeting is there, review the product, not the producer. Review the product, not the producer. Means what? What is the importance of meeting? That you focus. Or who is taking the meeting? On that you don't focus. Next is set an agenda and maintain it. Set an agenda means what? Plan the meeting and maintain it. Limit the debate. Don't fight in the meeting. Okay, now here whatever problem areas are there, that you find out. Take the written notes. Limit the number of participants. Develop a checklist. and allocate resources and schedule for FTR. Conduct meaningful training for all the reviews. Okay, now see, when the question comes, what is the question here? Formal technical review for 10 marks. How you will write the answer? First, for 2 marks, you write the definition. What do you mean by formal technical review? Okay, then you can write down who does it. Okay, now again, what you can write? Who does it? Who takes the meeting? Now, what are the guidelines? Okay, set an agenda, that you can write. Again, what you can write? What are the objectives of this FTR, that you can write. So this all together makes your answer of formal technical review. It's just a meeting conducted to improve the quality of the project. I hope you understand this answer. Okay, please share with your friends and subscribe to the channel so you will get the more videos. Thank you.